Investigative reporter David Goldstein continues our team coverage. He's live in the newsroom with more on what we have learned about the man who was killed. David.
Well, Elsa, just in, U.S. Marshals say that Charlie Robinet had a warrant for his arrest for violating probation. They say that warrant was issued in January after he didn't report his monthly reports to his probation officer. Now, we've been reviewing court records throughout the day today and found out that he had spent the better part of the last 15 years in prison and while there had been in a psychiatric hospital. Court papers obtained by CBS 2 News show federal authorities believe Charlie Robinet suffered from a mental disease or defect while in prison, serving time for armed bank robbery. Oh! Robinet was shot and killed by LAPD officers on Sunday after they claimed he went for one officer's gun. Robinet was 39 years old, a French national, convicted of an armed bank robbery in Thousand Oaks in 2000. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison. This is his mugshot after being arrested by Ventura County sheriffs, and this mugshot released by the U.S. Marshals. Court papers show that while serving time in federal lockup, authorities filed a petition to determine his mental condition, saying he is, quote, in need of hospitalization in a suitable psychiatric facility. Robinet withdrew that petition some months later and voluntarily agreed to hospitalization and treatment. The final records are sealed, so there's no information on what happened. In September 2013, he was about to be released from prison, and papers show a special condition of that release was to participate in a re-entry center program because, quote, Mr. Robinet does not have a release address and has no other options for shelter. He was finally released on May 12th of last year and ended up on the streets in Skid Row until the deadly confrontation with police. Now, there are reports that after his arrest for bank robbery back in 2000, Robinet said he needed that money for acting school. In the newsroom, I'm David Goldstein, CBS 2 News. Back to the studio.